Okay, screen, this is a transformation for BSL Toys knockoff of Peru Kill, aka Lockdown, and this is just a transformation. Haven't this in a while, and yeah, let's go and get this going and stuff like that. So please bear with me and let's get through this. And I'm just gonna be pulling things apart, trying to explain what it is and stuff like that, because this is the way I transform, because I try to make it my own. That's just what I do. Kinda not. All right, let's go. Alright, first pick the figure up, check around there, make sure all the parts here are not in space or is in space or whatever you want to do and stuff. Do these come out? They do come out. And I suggest to you move these out of the way because you do not want to lose them, and that is what it is from there and there. And this is exactly transformation as far as I know it goes with Peru Kill. Actually, you know what? We're going to put this on one side and put this on the other side, make sure that lines up more perfect. You have the two holes there, port and stuff, and you want to come back to the back here and you want to go ahead and just pull this out and apart and keep that loose. And I must say, this feels much better transforming than Peru Kill does. The Peru Kill was almost a nightmare, and it felt like I was going to cut myself. And the mere fact, maybe because it looks like a Lamborghini, I had once in my head, but it is what it is. You want to keep that part here and expose and stuff, and then you want to come here to the side here, and you want to kind of get these doors kind of separated apart like so, and keep this going on. And again, the transformation of this feels a little bit smoother than it does on Peru Kill. Now, please, nobody freaking sees me or say anything, whatever such and stuff. It's just, I'm just being honest about some things and stuff. Just a little bit tight on the side here, but see, I already started transforming one side to actually see what it looks like with him, and that's a shame and stuff on the part, but it just feels like one of those ports here might be stuck, and there it is. And I probably hope I didn't break that, but that's for this little spring action thing right here on the side, but it is what it is from there. So to keep this thing moving, all right, go ahead and pull this legs out here to the side, and you're gonna have this come up here, and you're gonna keep this side here exposed. Looks like that may be, you know, so he can fly the, you know, triple change of mode. Sorry. Anyways, with that being said, screeners and meters, and I'm going to resort back here to the instruction manual, make sure I don't break anything or if there's anything different at Peru Kill. I just happen to see that, but again, it is on that. Alright, so you're going to come to the front of the vehicle, and you're going to pull up the front of the Lamborghini, or Peru Kill, or BS Toys-01, whatever you want to call it and stuff. And right here, so you're going to try to start taking shape and form with his feet. And then I'm just going to separate this back part here, just to lift that up. Kind of get that motion and stuff, or whatever deal may be and stuff. And of course, that will be his back part. And let me just back this up, so therefore we can be all on the same page. All right, and see if we can. And sorry about the camera, I'm not focusing in and out and stuff. We're just going to try to keep it from there and in. I'm going to separate this and pull this straight out here. Nice ratchet sound, very nice ratchet sound. All right, so what you're going to do is this: extend these legs out more, let it come down here. All right, feel your way around the ratchet area, feel this way down, and put this here, and kind of put this here. All right, and let me see if we can turn this around and stuff. There we go. We turn these around so you don't break this. Then these on ball joints, little swivels as such, and move them down like so. And you're going to have a double joint here. You want to work on that, and you want to make sure you keep that out as much as you can as possible, so you give yourself some room to go. And this feels extremely more loose than actual Peru Kill does from Unique Toys. So screeners and meters, bear with yourself and also with the toy as well too. Going to pull the feet down. All right, pull the back up, and then you have it, and it's already taking shape and form. Same thing over here. Pull it up, pull it to the side here, and he has already started to take shape. Yay, go us. All right. Pull this here and pull this down. Now, once you're here, you want to start making his leg a little bit more transparent, or make it look like it's supposed to. No, actually, no, we're going to come back to this because, for side note, this is how the instruction manual looks for you guys, let you know. So that is no numbers, and it's extremely difficult. It looks like it has little point things where you're supposed to go here and here is next, but it still is very small to see. Just want to put that out there, screens and meters. I'm trying to just give this toy a chance to see what we can do with it. Okay, screens and meters, shame on me. I did skip a little part here just to jump around. This part here comes out and comes like so, and this bends down, and then there we have it. That's the step I was missing to get back to the legs. Do the same thing over here. You want to pull this out, make sure this is clear. It goes to the body wise, go up here. This bends down. That is the fairing part. Is down here just to release his upper body here, and that is kind of almost like the key once it comes to this part here, because this part here comes to this port and you just pull them up, and then you can start taking shape. It looks a little kind of like a really bad accent, but it is what it is on that. And you just pull this part here to the side there, and then he starts taking shape with his extra blasters and such. I'm sorry, extra cartridges, not cartridges, cartridges, and I guess you can say missiles, or I believe they were missiles or bullets in the movie. I'm not exactly sure. But again, we're still going on. Peru Kill is making his way up to where it's supposed to be. You can pull us back here, and this part here is going to like fold down within his head. And this part always confused me, and I'm not sure if it confused you as well too, because the way it sits is he comes back here and this collapses right here on top of itself. Before we get there, before we get to that, to the rest of the part, this collapses down within itself. And of course, these parts move because this part wraps around him, because it is the windshields, I'm sorry, the windows, the side windows. And it never really set well with me. So just going to put that out there, it is what it is on that. All right. So anyways, to move them around, move this forward, move these forward and down. And I'm talking about all the chattering, but again, I'm just pointing things out and stuff because can't say it and say it. And we just pull this down and let them collapse on each other, and then you have the midsection pretty much done. All right. And now what you want to do with this here, with these little plugs here, is just put these and collapse them right down into those ports. And I know it's kind of hard to see because everything is kind of a very similar color, but again, that's what it comes down to. And I'm just going to move the hounds out of the way, our steel jaws out of the way here, and back up a bit, hopefully get a better look at how this is going on. All right. Now, so once you have this, you kind of keep this back here. I personally, myself, and this is me, my transformation I leave this alone. I really don't get really too much into it because I get confused when it comes to this area here, and it's just what it is. But again, we'll get to this in just a tad bit of a second. We're going to keep working on the rest of lockdown. So, the chest part here, we need this here. So what you want to do is this. His head is going to have a part where this comes down and over. As you can see is going on. It doesn't like it'll fit, but trust me, once you come down and pull it over with the chest, it's just going to pop right on up. Very confusing on the other figure because it looks like it's the same thing that it won't fit, and I see nothing has really changed, but it is what it is on that. You can see his head start to come out there. I moved it already because once it starts collapsing down, things starting to get kind of hard, and you will end up probably cutting yourself. So you want to try to keep that going on. So with that being said, screens and meters, we're going to just pull these out like so, and just kind of start to make these take shape. If I'm not mistaken, it's hard to see with instruction manuals, but I'm just going to move those out of the way because when you snap things down and things start to push up, that's when things start to get a little bit more difficult. Yes, so if he puts his here and he comes down here and his arms come up, pull these out and extend them from those joints that you have in there. And it is a pain to transform Peru Kill back. Nobody said it will be easy. Nobody said it will be hard. So that's a given. And then this is going to come down on him. And it's right down his chest, right to his abdomen, and then that fits together in his section. And he does feel loose. He does feel a little bit loose. Just to put that out there. Not sure if anybody else has made that out there and stuff, but again, you get what you pay for, and I believe this is more than what you pay for and you actually get. See if I can't move this back a bit and then move it up, because that's what we need to be working with. We're not working very much on legs and stuff or whatever and stuff, and get them going on. So I'm going to get them kind of sitting going on, and you see him already taking shape, and that figure looks just how he was in the movie. Really cool head sculpt, really cool head. I mean, it's just amazing on what they done to save money versus everything else. It just kind of makes you start to wonder just a tad bit. Anyways, all right, pull this up like so, just to move his hand out around. And again, this is going to come around his chest here, but we're going to get that in a second. Just want to pull these up, pull them aside, pull them up, pull them there, and then start to get the motion in there. Make sure the arms have that where it's tucked in there. Now you're going to make these come on out, put his hands on out, and remember, make sure you keep note. Once you pull these arms out and around and the elbows, and how do you have them section wise go? You pull them straight down and you have the hand like this. Make sure you keep that same way when you transform them, because it will not fit back right. That's one thing I do want to make sure you put it out there. So that's the thumb posing up exactly backwards, and then down when it comes down to it when you get ready to transform on and stuff. And this part here is really stiff, but again, it's I mean, it is what it is. I'm not even complaining. I'm just pointing it out because I'm doing the review, and that's pretty much all right. Anyways, move around here. Have his hand. Move this down. Move this here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Lockdown. Come on. Here. And then you have it here, and then you can actually have this the way you want to and stuff, because it should be able to where you can kind of just maneuver them the way you want and stuff. And it is forearm. Put it here. Move this inside, and you can keep it in and out the way you want. I just keep it inside, make it a little bit more tucked, because the way sometimes I have them stored or have them sitting on the shelf for a while, and that's pretty much about it. But as I can see, I didn't have that the exact same way I have it on the side there. Okay. All right, just to keep them going on so you can be able to see everything and stuff, you want to take this and move this and completely around. All right, move this completely around again. And I'm skipping past some steps because it's the way I transform them. That's just pretty much all to it and stuff. I mean, it's up to you guys how you want to have it and stuff, whatever the deal may be. It is your figure. You do what you wish with it and stuff, and I'll do what I wish with mine and stuff. But since I see that this is going to be whatever, we're going to make that a little bit more better to the front, because I'm pretty sure that's how it's actually supposed to be and stuff, whatever. But just know I have Peru Kill that way. All right, now we have that. Now we go to the back, and what we're going to do is lift this up, top part of the Lamborghini. You want to tuck it and just have that just in there, and this is how I have Peru Kill. And that seems to not be standing really well, but again, what it is on that stuff. So we take this, bring the legs down here, and then what we're going to do is this. I knew it was kind of something funny with these parts here. I believe this is going to end up coming around, but again, so we have that move, then we have a little bit more maneuverability on that. Take that, turn it around, open, take that, turn it around. And that's the part I was messing up on, because I kind of feel it was tight in there, and that's pretty much about it. And just to back up here to kind of keep it going on, now we got this figure actually done and the way it should be, and how it collapsed down and stuff or whatever. And then that's the back part here. Of course, we have this here, and then this tucks here. And I believe I am doing something wrong. There we go. There we go. Pull this down, and you pull this here, and I believe there's little slot ports there that plug into. And I think what happened is I was trying to use Peru Kill for something, and I kind of left his alone. I didn't really keep it the way it is and stuff. And yeah, so once we have that there, and we have this here, and then you have him there, and there you go. There you have BLS Toys-01, aka knockoff of Peru Kill, knockoff of Lockdown. And there's probably some mistransformation situation down here at the bottom, but I'm going to leave it as is, because honestly, these figures come so close together. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell the difference between Peru Kill and the other figure. And I don't even really know what to say about that. It's just, I just, I really don't know what to say. Let's see if I can't get this going on, because this figure here just feels so weird in the legs. Just to kind of keep them going on and stuff, because again, it is Peru Kill, and we're going to see what we can do on that. And side note, I'm not going to change and put his figure and face into it and stuff, because this is a transformation. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can. You know what? I'll just do that right quick and just put that in there and stuff, and he has pretty much with the seed and stuff, or whatever it may be, if you guys haven't seen the review. But really quick, I'm just going to go ahead and switch that out and see what that looks like, and we'll be right there in a snap. Alright, so what you want to do is this, when you want to actually put his hand in place the way you want to do, is you just simply just put it, and since he has this conjoining double jointed hand he has, just bend this over, you look for the port on top of his hand here, and then you just put this right in here like so. And that's it. And it looks like how it was just in the movie. And I think that is absolutely amazing. I mean, extremely, extremely amazing. Now, when it comes to the figure face itself, and as far as having the, the face pop off, and when it comes to actually changing them, we can just sit him down to the side here, and actually sit him down. So we take a look at this figure. I would have preferred that if this figure just had a faceplate that just went over this one, and it doesn't. You have to take this whole thing off, and it's kind of a pain in some cases, because you just kind of pop it off, but then you're kind of scared that there's some things you're just not going to do anyway. I realized that with Peru Kill once I had got that going on, but it is what it is on that. But we're going to see if we can get through this together and stuff, and I probably won't show that part because it extremely is painful to actually go through, because I don't want to damage this figure. Okay, screens a minute. What I did was I got a little screwdriver and got in here kind of under his face. I suggest you get like a little flathead screwdrivers. What these screwdrivers is, that come with kits, that if you have an eyeglass repair kit and stuff, and what you want to use is use a flathead. I use the Phillips. Shouldn't use that, but it is what it is on that. So the figure comes off. Well, the face comes off, faceplate comes off. The figure has these little muscles that fits right into there. And what you're going to do is just put it right over there, and then there you go. I mean, it's just done as is. And that's how I looked in the movie when they did Hunch Out Ratchet, which I'm still upset at Lockdown about that. That really hurt me. Yeah, so again, amazing. Just simply amazing. And the reason why I said you guys should get a flat head, and I left a little bit more space in there, is because to get into this top here and kind of work it off and not mess with the finish, that's what you want to kind of try to do. Just kind of get it from there on in, and just, you know, pull that off, and then put the full face place right back on there. And then that's what you have and done and stuff and everything. And I must say, this figure is absolutely amazing. Well worth the money, well worth the wait if you have to have it. And it's actually on back order somewhere, and I'm not exactly sure, but it is every good of Lockdown, if not in some cases better, because it actually, the ports actually came right out, and it does feel like it may get loose over time. That's fine, but it is what it is on that. Screeners and meters, I mean, honestly, seriously, you actually be the judge. I mean, seriously, honestly, that is just too much comfort to spend that amount of money to not, well, to be uncomfortable and spend this amount of money. It is simple as that. And I mean, seriously, the finish on them is just absolutely extraordinary. I mean, just both of them, the height difference wise, what's going on and stuff, a little bit more gloss, a little bit more shine to that, but Lockdown was extremely grainy in the movie, just really grit, and that is the way a bounty hunter should be, in my honest opinion. Honestly, I'm happy I have both. I have no regrets whatsoever, even though I'm kind of upset some things. But again, at the same time, this figure is absolutely phenomenal for the price. I can't even express it enough. Okay, screeners and meters, with that being said, that was just a transformation for BSL Toys-01, a knockoff of Peru Kill. So with that being said, I just said that, should say it again, just add into do what you do as long as you do it well. Zero Network, and I'm out. On to the next.